Welcome back to Colorado Renegade, where we take a 2018 Ford F150 and turn it into an overlanding vehicle and take it on some adventures. In today's video, we're going to install a 4-inch lift kit by Rough Country. To get started, I unpackaged everything and laid it all out on this table and put the rear kit on the shelf that you can see in the background. Alright, let's review what we're putting on here for tires. I chose the BF Goodrich Mud Terrain KM3s 35 by 12.5 R18s, and the wheel that I chose is the Fuel Off-Road Slayer Dark Blue 18 by 8.5. Yeah, look at those. Some 35s on 18s. Let's get this done. Okay, we've got the truck jacked up. Just took off the old shock, took off the U-bolts, and we're about to drop it so we can put the plate in. Spacer, that, and it goes from there. So far, going back is fairly easy to install. Obviously doing it in my driveway. We have a 2.5-ton jack, and it is not quite tall enough to do this properly. I kind of wish I had a taller jack, so if you're doing this, that's something to point out. But this is how it's going so far. And there's the U-bolts. Got some real battery powered ratchets. That's helping out a lot. And a big battery powered impact wrench. All right, well, there we go. So we got it on. We had to jack it up and then hammer it to get the holes lined up properly. And we're ready for the tire, so check that out. You can see the shocks right here. Matching Rough Country exhaust. So that's the back. Here you can see I added a fender flare on the side, and one of the reasons I did was because I really wanted that flush view, even though I have a much wider tire. All right, time to get this thing lifted in the front. Looks ridiculous right now. All right, guys, it is day 2. Snowed twice in between doing the back, so finally have a day where there's no snow, so we're gonna get started and hope that the weather carries us over through the weekend. You can see I've got this laid out. I did buy 2 new wheel bearings because mine is starting to make noise already. I've been through a couple of rivers, and this is what the kit looks like. I went with the upgraded front shocks as well. Well, I don't have lifts and jack stands tall enough to get the truck like we need it, so we had to make a redneck version. And I just pushed on the truck pretty hard, and it doesn't move at all. I'm confident that being under there and doing what we got to do will be safe. So, next step, start disassembling. So if everything's going well, we're taking out the lower control arm, the shock, the knuckle, and obviously brakes. Caliper is hanging on the strap. So what we have next is we've taken the tie rod off. We're about to take the sway bar out. We've already got it undone, just need to do the other side. Same with the bar underneath. There's a bar right there that's got to come out. That's next. So take a good look right here, nice and square. I'll show you the problem that we have on the other side. I must have hit a rock because not looking so good. Looking not square. You can really see what happened there. So on this side, we're just about to take apart the bolts on the sway and the nuts right there. And then it's time to take the nuts off of the differential, and then we're completely disassembled. Okay, you can see the diff is out, and I found it easiest to just cut off that little lip, so we could just use this jack right here to let it down because that's the best we got. I'm going to trim up this bracket right here, and then we're ready to start assembling, putting things back together. Kind of got that one just resting in there because Sometimes you just need to feel like you're making progress. Nothing like having it almost all together and then realizing I did not cut enough off the plate. So that's not lining up. That is required. Alright, there's it all sprayed with the blue rust paint. Looks brand new. At least that's one cool. Okay, review. Yeah, I think the biggest lesson we learned is when you're cutting the bracket on the other side, make sure you cut the bracket with enough clearing, and I would recommend hanging the bracket in its place and making sure that your bolts have plenty of clearance, because we had to take some stuff off twice because I didn't do it right. But that's part of learning in your own garage. Okay, we are ready to put some tires on here. So far so good. Good clearance. Excited to see how this looks. All right, time for the big reveal. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.